Hey Jonathan, how are you? Let me see, everything is there. Davirfa, welcome back. Long time no see. Where was that? Give me a second. Uh, it should be here somewhere. Ooh, give me a second. Where did I get it? No. Jesus Christ. Here it is. On the code review. Yeah, we need to know what the code is intended to achieve. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this answer is good. Yeah, there is a lot of refactoring to be done, but nice advice. That's a good advice. So work on that. Now let's see the match. Uh, First game, second game. Now let's go. Okay, nice. Tap, 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 c5. Uh-huh. Okay, he should have advantage here with d5, yeah. e6, so we're trying for Benoni, but it's not going to be Benoni. Oh, actually it will turn into Benoni. Bishop. Okay, Queen a5, not in the spirit of Benoni, but okay, e3. So he doesn't want to play 4. Okay, you stopped e4. Uh, kind of original, actually. a6. This is not so. This is actually very creative. Now you might achieve. Actually, I like this. It's fresh. I like this approach. Actually, I like this approach really much. Now you have b5. This is so nicely played, so creatively played. Now I have everything I need in the Benoni structure. All I need to do is stop e5, and he doesn't have e4 yet. a3, bishop b7. Okay, hitting the d5. Okay, but now did he blunder? Bishop e7. Can I take on d5? But then before, and he take. What happened? I take on d5 before intermediate move. So yes, you are very. This is very impressive. This is like, I mean, such a fresh play. Castles. Okay, castles e4, 97. Can he play 5 here? Not yet. 0.6. Good for Benoni. Rook e1, bishop d2, knight e5. Do you need? Okay. Why is this a blunder? There is knight b5. But you didn't need that move yet. I would play maybe queen c7. Queen did her job. Queen did her job in stopping e4 earlier. Now he is, how does it go? Lining up, lining up against the queen with this bishop and knight. So knight will go somewhere, maybe here. Okay. So this, can I take on queen a3? I'm dropping a bishop. Damn it. Okay, rook d8, rook b1, bishop d6. Bishop is not the best blockader, but okay, I'll take it at this point. You don't have any counterplay. Okay, that blunder was a decisive one. Okay, bishop a6 takes. No, you take on f1, but he has bishop f7. uh, c4, queen b7, queen a4. This is actually very well played, considering the opening, which is trash, and considering the huge elo difference. This is actually very nicely played. Now you have some practical, well, not chances, but you do have a pressure. Rook f1, he doesn't allow it. And at this moment, it must have been, yeah, he flagged you, or you resign. 0.9 seconds remaining, never mind. Very good game. Very interesting game, especially taking into account the difference in tactics. In Elo rating, and very freshly played opening. The opening might be. I need to take a look at it. No, Davirfa, you need to update the question. That way I can see the. You just update the code, and there edit the question on code review and say I have updated the project, but you need to do what they told you in the first comment. You need to explain to them what is project doing. So you need to tell them the whole story. uh, I wanted to make a project that does blah 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 blah, and then you can say I have updated the code to try to apply the solid principles the best way I know, and somebody will take a look and tell you, haha, this is going here, this is going there. It's going to be a long uh, path. Don't rush. Take your time. People will come back to the question. You can update it after a year. Somebody will it becomes active once you update it, so people will come back. But what he suggested there was very nice for you to do. Very very useful thing. Okay, this is okay. He gets advantage from the opening. Okay, so we need to work on openings. F6. We talked about this earlier. You control the center with the pawns. F6 doesn't contribute much to the game and weakens the king. E5. So you hit in the center, but now you blunder a pawn. He played D5. 95. Why is 95 working? If I play 95, takes, and then king e7, tough, but do I have enough? Okay, so now he has bishop pair. Uh, you're weak on the light squares. This is all these squares are weak because of this f6 move. So c6, you didn't castle, and we talked about this too. You must bring king into safety. So you start fighting immediately without. Okay, knight c4. Why is this a blunder? I mean, I can take at least a pawn with bishop d4, which is what he did. Bishop d4. Yeah. Now he. 92. But why not simply take with queen d4? What am I missing on queen d4? What is going on? Is there a computer? No, here it is. Yeah, I can still play that move. So, okay, so he wanted to put the knight on d4. Okay. Blunder, maybe. Why is this a blunder? It's not, it's just imprecise. Knight c6, okay, nice. You attack the queen, and you. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay, queen d5. But now you can take and maybe castle. You must take the queen. Queen d5. Let me see. There is no tactics here. There cannot be. Yeah, you must take. Take 95. Now his coordination is slightly off. And actually, by exchanging so many pieces, well, you nearly caught up in development. 94. Why is this such a bad move? He does have. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He- okay, so he wants to go to c file. This is good. Now he has so many isolated pawns that this must be equal. Yeah, you equalized, man. You equalized from the lost position. And he was so up on time. Look, he had 2 minutes to play and you had 30 seconds. Uh, this is a blunder. When in endgame, always centralize the king. King wants to go to the center of the board. So, okay, now he simply has a winning advantage again. Okay, rook endgame, passed pawn, we talked about this, but it doesn't matter. Your king is, wow, your king is active, but wait, 2, 4, 2, 4. King e5, now you attack the passed pawn. You are way faster. We talked about this. Uh, this pawn is actually overextended and he has no support. So uh, your king is a monster and this is your savior. So your king will actually catch the pawn and take it, but then you might lose the pawn endgame because of his distant passed pawns. Let's see, king e5, d7, this, and after this, what happens if I take? I simply go. Computer says it's equal, but is it? What about? Ah, I have king b4, and I win. Wow, wow. Yeah, your king was a savior. So you you went the wrong way. d7, and now okay, you're creating counterplay, but you're forgetting about this passed pawn that will, uh, yeah, that will deflect your rook. But considering that we haven't talked about the end games, and we never talked about principles, it was really well played by every margin. I mean, you don't even have ELO rating, and he is 2280. I mean, Jesus Christ, that's like 700. No, it's more. 780. He's like double the player you are, almost, and you still had chances to maybe even win. Let's see the game. Well, at the very least, you were equal at some point, if I recall correctly. Yeah, at this moment you equalized. You played very, very well and you equalized. So, for a national master, uh, he's the one who should be ashamed of. And I just need to finish all the courses, all the streams, and you should be good to go. You'll be able to fight. I mean, but yeah, even here you have practical chances of putting resistance. So again, taking into account that he is a titled player, not a bad performance at all, at all. Well played, well played. Knight f6. This is a unexplored line, but this might work. Let's turn off the engine. Turn on the engine. I don't care what the engine says. Okay, so e4 by the engine. Okay, bishop e7. What do you play? Queen c2. but this is a different beast. If I castle, okay, I'll castle. You play knight f3. No, he plays h3 first. Sneaky bastard. Yeah. No, let's play h3 first. This is stronger. Knight to d7. Okay, he has no control yet over the e file. We have a6. He's behind in development. Bishop e2. What about a4? Can I play a4? And then on a4, do I have b5? He cannot take. Yeah, I do have b5. Okay, so I have b5 anyway. This is actually interesting because regular Benoni gives plus 1.2 for white as well, roughly. But here I have rook e8. Yeah, this is nice. Knight d2, bishop the e5. And let's see, what will he play? b3. No, I will not. Now I need to deal with this piece. And if I somehow solve the problem of the bishop, I'm actually standing like a god. So let's see. Mhm. Queen a3. Now computer loses itself. But confused or not, this is good. This is good. Download raw. I'll take a look at this game later because I cannot. What do I have? Okay, because I cannot risk it with my computer. Stockfish consumes entire CPU, so stream might crash. But we'll take a look at that game. It's a funny concept. I mean, maybe it might work. And if I can dodge the g6, bishop g7 plan, I would like to do that. So, okay. Uh, let's kill some time by playing some blitz until people show up and ask for something else. This is not necessary. d4, d5. National Master Frank. Okay, Frank, welcome to the stream. Uh, g3, we play the Catalan. Okay, very well. c6. Hello, RPD. Welcome to the stream. RPD is a fellow streamer. Check him out if you can. Okay, 94. Let's see. Run. Okay, bishop a3. We'll take it and play this. Our national master might play with plays this type of chess. Let's see. Okay, hinge is beneficial for him because now my dark squares are weak. But his knight, I don't see what will he do with his knight. Queen to e7. Okay, we'll ask white what is his plan now. He has pace advantage. This piece is horrible. And he goes here and then on e5. But can we play b5? No, I'll play a5 and then b6 and bishop a6. It's kind of different position, but my bishop must find the refuge on this a6 square, but not, So, okay, I'll protect the pawn like this. So when he takes, I'll have to take back with the e6 pawn, because if I take like this, like this, he will have rook c7, and it will be nasty. So I will take with the e pawn, and I'll try to play hanging pawns. Yes, I have backward hanging pawns. I mean, well, they're not actually, maybe, but now, okay, we go for c5, and then we will have hanging pawns. Then we will definitely have hanging pawns, but if happens, okay, let's play. What can we play? Bishop to a6. Okay, we'll put some pressure on c4, because a lot of pieces that are important are placed on c4. So our pawn structure is not the happiest one, but let's see. What can we do? After c5, he takes, I take with the pawn, and I might end up with the hanging pawns. And I'm not very happy with the arrangement of my pieces. Hmm. Ah. Okay, we'll play queen d6 to support the d pawn, because I don't see much benefit from the queen on e7. I would love to play a4 and maybe exchange. Okay, we'll take. He might take like this, but he didn't. And now after this move, I might play knight d7, contesting the knight, but he might play f4. Queen b2, knight to d7, definitely will contest the knight on e5, but okay, knight to d3, and now let's see, what will he play next? b4. He actually might play that move. Rook a b8. Now we remove the rook from the long diagonal. This bishop is now hitting only these pawns. Still, white is better. He has a space advantage. Black didn't achieve any break in the center of the board, but black has a lot enough space to stay on his side of the board. Okay, now this is something else. Takes on e4. Okay, and now let's see uh, what else can we play. We'll play knight f6, attacking the bishop. And now I will actually use this tempo to reposition my rooks here, and this rook to c8. Because on the b file, nothing useful will happen. 95. Uh, Bishop b7. I'm still in a bad position, especially if he plays c5. c5 is actually a good move for him. So if I play c5 myself, I cannot achieve okay, queen c7, not yet c5. But he does have c5 now, hemming in the bishop. Queen e2, he doesn't feel the position at the moment. So let's see, if we play c5, takes, d5, take. I have no choice but to play c5. I need to make some room for my pieces. So let's see. Takes. He might take on c5. It's a perfectly viable move. Yep. And now these two hold free, but not for long. In the end game, the side that controls the diff file is the side that wins usually wins these positions. So it's gonna be tricky. F4, G6, and we'll play King G7 maybe next. But again, even that move, I mean, might line me up on this diagonal. He does have Queen C3. Okay, so he wants to play Knight C6. His king is slightly exposed, so let's try to use that to at least draw the game. We might play Queen D4 next. After the exchange, we might play Queen D4 next and Knight E4, starting the attack on the king, especially with H5. So we do have something to work with. It's not that we are completely out of counterplay, but let's still see what King F2. Knight E4, he takes, I take the rook. Okay, we have this move. If he takes, we grab the rook. So let's see what will my opponent play now. Knight C3. No, we'll play F5. We'll support the knight. We do weaken our king, we do weaken our pawn structure, but now his pieces, now we control the d-file. Okay, and what can I do? H6, 5, he does 7. I simply lose. Okay, okay. But before, knight trap. So with 7 trapping the knight. And after this move, where does he go? And this move, okay. Okay, 5 seconds. I don't have enough time to win this, nor to hold. Yeah. Okay, well played. Well played. Making a blunder. Now you update the question. Davirfa. Now you update the question, and oh, I'm playing at tempo. King's Indian. But you need to learn those design patterns. You need to apply them. There is a lot of work in the answer that they gave you. I don't think you managed to finish all that so fast. Did you break the code with? Did you introduce another class? Did you add to you that you did that I told you? Okay, good for you. Good luck. What happens if I? Okay, I'll take it. Slightly early by me, early before, but okay. There is still a lot to do, a lot to play. F4 shouldn't work. B6. Okay, what about knight b4? Knight b4, definitely. Knight c6, and then taking on f5 to have all this long diagonal for myself. So definitely we'll take a look. Okay, great. Keep updating, keep doing what they tell you. There were enough good advices there. Did you write in the question what your project is about to do, what it's supposed to do? That's very important. Nobody can read your mind. They need to know what you were aiming to achieve. Okay, so we have bishop d7, bishop g5. Now we'll give our bishop for the knight. and hop in with the okay, I'll take. And now we have knight c6, he'll take. And now we have, okay. Okay, that was quick. That was indeed quick. Okay, then bishop d5. Now we have the opposite colored bishops. And okay, rook a3. I'm just gonna move away everything from the dark squares and claim that after queen d2, I might have a5. I might have a5 and I can break on the queen side. Although that is not necessarily uh, so important. So what is he trying now? He has e4. Maybe he's contemplating e4, queen g5, queen to c1. I would like to exchange some pieces. Let's see, he might have rook f4 though, but then I have rook f3. So it's not so easy for him. Now he had, okay, e4, hitting b2, rook b1. Now e4 hangs, bishop d4, rook a2. But now he has e3. Very well. He got rid of his bad pawn. It's okay. So we'll have, what can we play here? Okay, this move, neither side has attack, neither side has, that's also nice. Okay, a5, take, okay, and then this. But you have nothing yet. Okay, we'll take on a5. We might play, if he takes the pawn, I'm contemplating rook b7. Uh-huh. Nice. Okay, but now king f3, I'm attacking the piece, and this should give me a vital tempo to sacrifice the rook. Now I'm contemplating this move, rook a2, bc7, and what will he do? We have rook b8. You only live once. Okay. So let's see. Bishop b6, he doesn't want to. Okay, so what about there is nothing I can do to attack. c5. Now he has a check. Okay, king e4. But he has rook a3. Okay. So little to do. Okay. What can I do? I play the best I can. This. c7. And now I queen. He resigned. Okay. Hey Zivan, welcome back to the stream. Uh, Nothing new. We play the game. We try to help people and such. Actually, this is not good. This is a huge blunder. No, this is another of those Eric Rosen gambits, most likely. Okay, let's finish development. Yeah. Okay, A3, and now let's see what kind of shenanigan do you have now. Okay, I'll play knight d4, hitting both of these. Thank you. Little castle, great. Now I'll play this move. He might play bishop c5, we have queen d2, and we'll, yeah, this. But I'm blundering this pawn. Okay, he'll take there. Okay, this is the move that he'll play. So, queen d2 checkmate. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Queen d2 checkmate. I've completely blundered. Yeah. Some gambits and stuff. Yeah. Bishop g6. Okay, so what can we do? Not much. And how does he defend? Okay, queen b4. Never mind, we need to do something with our pieces. Okay, so this rook must be developed by any means necessary. King g1. So let's see, 94. King b1, h4. We'll try to play h5 and then rook h4 to introduce the rook. It's better than nothing. Now we have even, okay, king h2. But he has knight g4. Very well. Rook h3. Rook f3, and this is some sort of maneuver that we'll have to make. This, it doesn't have some shenanigans yet, right? Rook b4. No, then g5 might come. And this will be checkmate. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, king to g2. We are. Okay, what does he have next? He's nearly approaching me, closing in on time. Okay. What do you want? To double? Is that it? Okay. Okay. So after this move, he might go 93. Okay. I'll give him the exchange. And go for knight to d5. Queen e4. Okay. Rook e4. Knight f4. We hit h5. We need to have some sort of counterplay. Knight to g6. Where do you go now? here, but he can take, so can I. It's gonna be nasty. Rook f1, okay, rook to e3, knight f4, g4, takes. Okay, we do have a fork. So on this move, we might grab the pawn, which is always nice. Okay, nice. That's one pawn less. If we get this one, we have a draw. Knight c4. Uh-huh. The idea, yeah, he does hit everything. So, okay, he will take on g4. Nothing I can do. He still is a pawn up. Okay, but now we can hit the rook. And, right. h5, c5, king, h4. Oh, this will hurt because of rook d3. Yep, here. So after this check, no, we'll go here. So much. Okay, I'll check him. I'll play h6 and claim that I might defend with the check. How do I make him? So we need to keep check. Just update GitHub and tell them to take a look. Update GitHub, don't update the code. Update GitHub and then put a comment where you say, hey, I have updated the code. Take another look. Okay. Let's go. Bye, Zivan. Thank you for coming by. This is going to be hard. I see the code here. Okay. In the question, actually, let me do it like this. You have this edited 6 minutes ago part. You click on this, and here is your code. You can reassemble the code from there. So uh, C5, okay, nice, knight D5. So he will now jump with the knight. Okay, and he has a protected pass pawn. Very well. It's time to break that pawn. No, you just G6. You just change the code on Git. Change the code locally on your machine, post it to Git, and then just put a comment in the question saying, "Hey, I have updated the code. Can you take a look?" Okay, C5. I can play the end game. I think I can. Or maybe it's just enough. It's been a long time since uh, I have requested code review on that site. So let's see. H4, King D7. King is the safest in the center of the board. Now we are going to launch Pawn Storm on the opponent's king. My knight is a superior piece to his bishop, uh, and this is the only good thing that he has. So he will go for H4, but it doesn't really matter. For G4, I'll just stand put. You don't need a new project, not on the site. You change your GitHub, and then you push the change. You change the code in your machine, in your Java. What was that name? The Java NetBeans, whatever you use, Eclipse, and then you push it uh, to in Eclipse, and then you say, okay, uh, I have that pushed. Then you push it to Git, and then you just put a comment there. Hey, I have changed the code. So let's see, what will my opponent play now? Okay, so this is what he wants to play. Before, okay, he most likely will take. Yep, and he has queen G6, rook to E8. This is going to be really, really tough. He might take on D5 and play 6. No, he cannot, not yet. Okay, these are irrelevant. He did find a good breakthrough. Rook D5, E D5, and now what? What do you play now? Rook, bishop, okay, 7. But now I have, let me see, D4, E6 takes. Okay, C3. He might play 6 next. D4, and on E6 we might take, and he will take, and we do have go, it's okay. What is he threatening? Nothing yet. Check. Mhm. Okay. Queen e3, so you'll check, and I'll go to c7, check. Okay. And after this move, he does have checkmate. He saw this very, very nicely. So there is no way for me to save the game. Rook to e7, he'll take the queen, I'll take the queen. This. Okay, very well played by my opponent. Okay, a3. Okay, we can play c5. He has no control of the center of the board. So, okay, I'll take. So he'll play b4 most likely. Yeah, bishop e7, and now, okay, knight c6. Maybe it's too early. He has b5. I should have maybe castled. I forgot entirely the opening theory, but it doesn't matter. Okay, ed5. Castles. We have isolated pawn. We'll talk about this pawn some other time. Okay. Bishop to g4. Let's try to enforce some weakening with f3. No, he'll go like this. Okay. If I exchange, no, I'll go bishop. But I have to. I think I have to. I think I have to after everything. Okay, so I have better development. Knight c3, a6. Slightly better development. Okay. b5. And now we have thematic d4 break and we gain the initiative. Okay, why am I so upset? There is no, oh my God, he has, okay, rook c1, bishop, bishop, bishop. Jesus Christ, why do I play like this? Why do I play uh, rook f8? Now he will castle. And after this move, he shouldn't have enough for the queen if he sacrifices. So now it's going to be tricky here. Okay, this move, he has d5, doesn't he? Knight to e4, knight to e4. Okay, I'll take it. Not the best move, but I don't have much time to think. Knight to e4, we attack the bishop. He might, actually he has nothing yet. All right, knight to a5, hitting this bishop, and we'll hop to c4. Black bishop is blocked by the deep pawn, so my knights will have some outposts. Okay, I can sacrifice on the other hand. For 3. Ah, okay, very well. Very nice, very nice. But now you lose a piece. So your combination has a slight hole in it. And let's see what else can we do. It's not so easy, is it? Okay, and king. Let's bring our king a little. Knight to d5. Let's see, rook to d8. a5. b4. I'll take it. And let's see. How do you defend this pawn? Okay, here, 96, and we siege the pawn. We should have enough pawns left to win. Okay, this can wait. All right. This. So annoying. Okay, fine. g6. King f7. g4. Okay, what happens if I play this move? He wants to play check and checkmate me. Okay, that is your prerogative. After this move, he shouldn't be able to. But he can actually defend. What about g5? It won't work. Okay. King to d6. Okay, so f5. You're not. Okay, I'll take it. And play this move. And now we'll see. King. Knight is threatening. Okay. Knight to c3. Where is the... Okay, and after this move, he does get dangerous activity. Okay. And knight should be able to stop both pawns. Okay, I'll take it. And after this move, I claim that you're not in the square of my pawn. So you have to play something. Okay. This. Everything is blockaded. All right. Here, and now we'll just play h6. All right. After this move, we have check. This. Jesus Christ. No, you're not getting there. All right. Move. Let's go. I am slow, but I'm not that slow. Okay, I'll accept the rematch. Let's go with e4. A French defense. Okay. Put some curveball. Bishop e2. Hey, thank you, Binman. Welcome. Binman is a fellow streamer, guys. Check him out. Uh, give him a chance. Bishop f4. Knight to d2. Let's go to time-wise close, but otherwise I was winning. D6. Okay, take. And after this, and this. He has been before. Okay. So you have the... Okay, so we play the endgame now. And actually, check. Now he is underdeveloped. F7 creaks, of course, and this pawn falls. And okay, after this we have... hey, thank you so much for the raid, Lula. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you for the follow, man. Sorry, I'm in a time trouble. Okay, rook fd1, we need to coordinate fast. Okay, c4. We want to play 2 versus 1 now, and we would like to leave his knight versus my bishop because my bishop is better in... it didn't register. It didn't register, my friend. Sorry. I mean, I don't know what is the problem. A3. Jonathan, don't ban him. Just don't unban him. Jesus Christ. Just give him a warning. There is no need to... check. Okay. We don't have to ban people. We'll just... so now he wants to use his majority. No, you're not distracting me. Let me just... Where is it? Okay. No need to, uh, guys. Don't just don't insult. It's okay. No, I didn't say that. Just don't insult anyone. Pro Brothers, thank you. Romeo of Turkey, thank you for the follow as well. Okay, okay. How do I swindle this guy? I don't. B3. Just don't insult people. Okay, so he goes for e4. For a4, trying to deflect my b pawn so he can take the bishop. But we are not going to allow it now. This is dangerous. Uh, and we have bishop b5 with the rook d7 idea. Okay, b4. Temporary sacrifice. After this move, we get the pawn back, and now we just need to h4. Okay, and after this move, king f2. Yes, of course I do. I always play with viewers. Let me just, yeah, of course. Anybody can challenge me. Just give me a second to finish this game and we play. I have no problem playing. Just, uh, no, I haven't. I haven't played that. Okay, his bishop is hanging. And I have slightly better time. What to play? What to play? Rook b5. Okay, check. No, this is chess only stream. Sorry, man. I don't do other things. Okay, so he will go for something like this. Okay, king. How do we swindle this guy? It's okay, no problem. I just stick to what I'm decent at. A5. So he might. Uh-huh. But I have this, my friend. You two can play this game. And now I'm the one who wins the pawn endgame because of the distant passer. This is the only thing that I needed. And he has less time. Christmas came early today. Okay, it's enough. Uh, no, I haven't. Counter tactic, yes, nice counter strike. No, it's not on Lichess. I don't have Lichess account. I have chess.com. But there is a way where you can, yeah, okay. On Lichess, you can make a link where I can click and join you. So, Rome of Turkey, uh, Romeo of Turkey, pardon. You can create a link where I can join or chess.com account. C5 break, it's not C5 break, it's like this. Because the name was already taken, I had to uh, make the one that is similar to the most similar towards to the most similar to the original name. Okay. Take, I'll simply take. I don't care. And now we push e5. This is the counter move for the London. Rook d8. Now he needs to play something. Okay, I'll take it. And let me see. What can I do? I can castle because his attack is not that strong. Queen d6. Knight g4. He is going to go for the simple tactics. Okay. Okay, and takes rook h5. I have blundered. So, okay, I have blundered. I wanted to play queen e5 to take the queen, but knight g4 works for our friend. Okay, go back, stay in the center, and gravel. So let's see. What can we do? His king is in the center of the board, so we need c5 break as soon as possible. King e7, we stay in the center. This is now going to be really fun because now I have the open files against his king. So H file is now under my control. Where will he go next? B6. Uh-huh. I don't care. I don't have much to do. Rook h8 is threatening. Let's see, what can we do? How can we exploit his position? Not. Let's see. How do we hit? F5. We can play this because if he takes, we have rook h1, king moves, and we grab the rook. So we'll stand well. So after f5, he... no, it doesn't work like that, Davir for you. Okay, I'll take this. He may not take with the rook, so he needs to double the pawn. What's this? Okay, we have this rook d2 idea. Okay, hitting on g2, hitting on second rank now. He can return though. Rook b2, so he doesn't have b5, but he still does. He still does actually. Give me a second, please. I cannot. Are you kidding me? A6. Where am I? Chess.com. Always being tosser. Okay. How do we make this work? Ooh. This is not going to be any pleasant experience yet. Okay. So we do have this move, hitting, takes, and after this move, we should be fine. 13 seconds. Before take, b6. Here, why is it so slow? Why is it so slow? Because of me. Okay. He does win anyway. Never mind. Never mind. I lost. Anyways, why is this not allowing me to... You can only accept this challenge once. Streaming for a month at the moment. Give me a second. Let's see now. And let's see. There are a couple of settings that need to be changed. Yeah, it's okay. Hey, thank you for the follow, Fahad. Let's try now. And for the love of God, just let me play the guy. Just thank you, Noah. Pro Blades, Blades, whatever it is pronounced. Thank you. Uh, okay, let's go. A6. Uh, wow, this is Polish opening. Okay, we just keep the control of the center and we should be fine. A4, we hit the B5 immediately. He'll play B4, most likely. No, we take. Thank you, Pro Blades. Okay, we castle. He played so many useless moves and now he wants to attack. Okay, knight to c3. We keep developing. I don't know the theory of this line, but it doesn't really matter because we will continue developing. Hopefully, okay, let me see which move can I play. Okay, e5 will block the bishop because he doesn't have c5. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Check. Not so good for our friend here. So let's see. Rook f1 will just bolster the e5 point. And now we need to find a way to attack. This is a blunder. He just blundered the pawn. But okay, after e6, we still play bishop g6. 97 bishop h5. Now this bishop is annoying. Knight f5. Knight to e4. We do have knight d6 in some moves. C3. We bolster the d4 point. We don't want to allow any pressure. And after b3, let me see, he has b4. There is no need to play like that. G4, we drive away the bishop and we hope the knight on d6. These are all weak squares now. Knight d4, cd4, he blundered a full piece now. Knight on d6. We talked about backward pawns. The square in front of the backward pawn is weak, so we take it. Okay, knight to e5. Now we open up the f3 square for the king, and this is going to be ugly. Okay, what about the queen? And where does he go? Done. Okay. Uh, let's offer a rematch to the. No, I don't do any of those. I simply play chess. The point of this channel was to find people who are able to help me improve. Maybe by playing, maybe uh, by sharing knowledge. Thank you, Romeo of Turkey. Well played. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, if there is anyone else who wants to play, we can play. If you don't, I can continue playing. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Now let's go e4. I'll play Scandinavian. It's a bad opening. Yeah, let me finish Noia with this. I played queen d6. It's okay. It's a mouse slip. Okay. Queen a6. Okay, we'll take. Okay. Horrible pawns, but I do have bishop pair. So we'll strive for. Okay. This bishop will have this diagonal to activate itself. Knight will go to. Where do I put the knight? Knight c6. Knight goes to c6. Takes, and thank you. It's a gift from my brother. He saw me struggling. Oh, okay, I'll take it because now we have double pawns and we might attack them. Yeah, my brother is a saint. What can I say? Okay, if I take, I repair his pawns, so I will not do that. Oh, he blundered the pawn, and I didn't exploit it. Bishop b5. We want to activate the bishop. Knight c3. He blundered the rook. Uh, rook f. Uh-huh. Okay, there is nothing happening on the king side yet. His knight is restricted, and we are hitting the b2 pawn, undermining this knight actually. So uh, the game will be decided on the queen side. On rook b1, we play rook c3, exploiting this x-ray on the king, on the rook, because if he does take, then the rook falls. So we have an extra piece. Check, and now we double on the second rank, and we can start maybe playing for a checkmate with f6, f5, and then king can march. There are enough pieces to generate a mating attack on the king. Takes. G2 is weak as well, so eventually he will have to move away the rook. So we'll see e4. How do we win this? Okay, I'll just play an endgame. It doesn't matter. The endgame is won. f5, king d6. He might go for g4, but no, it doesn't save him. It doesn't save him. The endgame is lost. h5. Now he doesn't have g4 anymore. We do have e5, and this is what I was actually waiting for. Pushing away the king, and now he needs to move. Okay. We have two passed pawns. He just cannot defend anymore the position. And we'll deflect. We'll use one of the pawns to, okay, this one queens. We just eliminate any counterplay that he might have. Yeah, and now he doesn't reach in time. And we still have practically 4 minutes to finish the game. Okay, one more, and then we play against Noe. Let's give him a rematch. Everybody deserves a rematch, and then we'll continue. Thank you, thank you. It's your turn. I played knight f3. Yeah, it's okay. Right after this game, let me just see. Okay, a6. After this game, we'll give him a rematch. It's a thing, a sportsman-like thing to do, to give everyone a chance for a rematch, and then we play against Noe. c3. This is way better play by my opponent. c4, not so precise, but he certainly played better. Okay, b3, we attack the c4. It is too exposed and it lacks counterplay. It lacks, pardon, reinforcement. Let's see, do we have d5? What do we achieve with this? With d5, we want to open up the e-file to attack the king. This king is very exposed. King side is dead, and we need a couple of pieces introduced, and we actually uh, win. Bishop, no, we play, but we have to do something. Okay, we harass the queen. Remember, we talked about this on the stream. We are still in the opening, and we want to uh, introduce as many pieces as possible. So d6, okay. So we attack the queen with the minor pieces, gaining time for development. Knight c6. Where will the queen go? Okay, we'll take on c4. He'll take with the pawn. He has too many defenders. What can I do to win this? Okay, we'll play bishop e4. Pinning here. I'm planning to take on c6 at an opportune moment. I would like to, maybe now. Knight to g5. Okay, I'll take it. And I need to find a way to develop my pieces. He is going to gain an advantage if I don't do something quick. So this check, but then what can we do next? We'll take. Why didn't he? Okay, we can check again. How do we? Okay. Save the rook. Where is the checkmate here? King, king, but where is the... Okay, knight d2, bishop d5. Knight to a3. He doesn't have any checkmate ideas yet. We do have rook b1 with the attack. This should be very, very strong. Taken away. Okay, and now, let me see. I'll take on g2. Now I can take on g2. His queen is deflected. And after this move, we checkmate. Okay, we need to give a chance to our friend Noe, and why can't I challenge the guy? Okay, I have challenged him. What about this? Can you now allow me to play the game? For the love of God. Okay, okay. Finally, he got a chance to play. I'm glad to hear that, Romeo. That's why we are here, to help each other. Okay, I'll resign and I'll make a new game. Give me a second. Why are you? Okay, challenge, and we'll do it like this. For the love of God, let me. Okay, 3 minutes. Go. Good luck. Good luck. Okay, another London, but okay, nothing special. Castles. Actually, yeah, I should have played 94 first. Never mind. We'll take. And his control over d5 is weak, so we can actually allow ourselves to play 5 and after this move takes, will be fine with, for example, let me see where to put the queen. Queen d6. Where to put the queen? Queen f5. How can I? Aha. Rook b1. Okay, I can take it like this because he may not take on d5 because his rook will fall. So he will try maybe bishop d3 next, but then we do have queen c3. Okay, queen c3 check. This is unpleasant check for my opponent, and he now needs to play. Well, what will he play? Actually, is a good question. Bishop f5. We are protecting the h7 weakness, and we are hitting the rook. Rook b3. We have. Where do we go now? Queen c2. Bishop protects, and now let's see. What else do we have? e4 is a fork actually. Okay. Let's see. How do we? Aha, we can exploit it with the X-ray on the king. So on e4 we take, he takes with the knight. We have double attack with knight c3, which is going to happen anytime soon. And with the knight and the rook attacking the king, the only legal move is the move of the king, so we will get the knight back. And now he blundered the fork because knight c5 will hit both d3 and b7. So let's see where can he go next. No, he doesn't have anything. Okay, now it's time for us to attack a couple of times. Rook. And okay, let's see. Okay, there is no need to hurry. He will have the a pawn, but we will definitely grab the rest. Okay. How can we win this? Simply play the endgame. That's how. Now the rook is pinned to the king, and we can take. Okay, and let's see. Take. Pardon, not take, but check. Take, and we play the endgame. Our distant pass pawn will simply distract entire white army, and we go. Yeah, we just collect everything, and with 3 extra pawns we easily win. Let's offer him a rematch. Everybody deserves a rematch. Thank you, Noe. Well played, well played. Okay, knight f3, d4, bishop. Looks like a London. It turns into London, but let's see. a6, bishop, will castle. We are not afraid of the double pawns because we have a strong grip on the e5, and semi-open e-file where the rook can come to attack. So let's see, what can we, b6, knight d2. His game is slow now. Okay, c5, in the move that he needs to play. Queen c7, rook f8. So he might take on d4 and play knight c6 next, which is b5. Okay, we'll what can we play here? Rook e3. We'll play rook e3, and I am a human too, Romeo. I blunder as well. So now we'll take on c5. We talked about this. Okay, and now knight b3. We hit the queen and we get nice square for our knight. So let's see what will he play next. Knight d4 immediately. He might play b4. Rook to g3. There are already some uh, plans for the kingside attack. He cannot open up the center yet. We have strong grip on the dark squares, so he needs maybe b4 at some point to make some sort of weaknesses in white position. Knight e5, f e5, knight e4. Okay, we do have queen h5, and should he take on g3, we have checkmate on h7 because of the. No problem, Davirfa, go. We are still here. There is time. Go. Go, don't be late. Don't worry, catch you later. g6. This is a bluff. He cannot. Take the queen, but we'll still play queen h6. Ah, but now he can take the rook. So that's the point. All right, we'll take the knight, and we'll play. What can we play here? Queen h6, and rook h3 is coming next. So the attack is not so easy to repel. Okay, rook h3. Checkmate is threatening. He needs to play something like rook f8. Now let's see. Okay, this queen, and this is going to hurt. Queen g6. Now rook comes to h7. We have a lot of pawns. We can play an endgame now. Rook h7, and what will he do? Okay, we can simply take. How do we win this? Knight f5. Knight f5, hitting the rook. Queen is x-rayed, so he cannot take the knight. After knight d6, we hit the king. We do have queen e8. a4, trying to open up the position. a5. Queen e6. take. Did I blunder? Yes. That's what happens when you. Okay, so he has a full queen, full extra queen. Okay, you resign. I went overboard there in realizing the advantage. Okay. Yeah, GG, GG. Let me see what Davirfa wanted to take a look. He has a programming problem and I wanted to help him. Where is it? So where is your to revision one? It was hard to defend technically. Uh, Give me a second, please. Um, okay, of course, I can just take, pardon, yeah, just take, and of course it's a simple win, but I wanted to checkmate. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Return to the question, where is your GitHub? Okay, Windows. Yeah, he doesn't listen. He doesn't listen. This is the same. Yeah, he doesn't listen to what people tell him. It's okay. It's okay. So that was a blunder, whatever. Knight b7. What did I say? a5. Whatever. Queen c6. Queen e6. Yeah, I blundered a queen. Okay. Never mind. It happens. It's blitz. He just doesn't listen. Windows. Select project. Aha. He has this. DAO. Ah, okay. This might be good. Okay. Project. Factory connection. Aha, okay, project and Java mail utility, send email. Okay, this might be it. Okay. Okay, go, 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 go. Jesus Christ. Okay, swing part. Uh, okay. Okay, view controller. Okay. Okay. Where is he? Okay, we can continue playing, or I can play Blitz on the chess.com. What do people want? Would you like to talk about some topic? Also, we don't have to play. One more, okay. Rematch. Go. D4, knight f6. Okay, okay. This. Uh-huh. What about c5? No. I'll castle. Knight e4. I'll take. And I'll play knight c6. So his control over d5 is not very uh, strong. Again, he might play c5, but then I'll take and play e5 at some point, not immediately, of course. Not immediately, of course. Rook on d8. Now I control d5 pawn via x-ray. And okay, he played with the bishop. He loses a tempo now. And after e5, we have a freeing break in the Queen's Gambit declined. Did we? Did I blunder a fork? Yes, I have. Okay. Okay, and after this move, the entire game is actually lost. Because if I go here, he can take, and I actually lose everything. Yep. Okay, let's try to make a game, but I'm lost actually. If I let him... No, it's lost. It's dead lost. Bishop f8. We'll try to make a game. We'll try to make a game. Knight c6. What do we have right now? Nothing. Bishop g4. Okay, so we'll have a bishop. Take, take, take. This is so bad. How does he defend? He will... Okay, we'll go bishop f5. Not giving the bishop pair. We'll try to keep the game going, but it's hard. Okay, g6. But he does have b5. How do we generate chances in a lost position? $1 million question. Bishop g7, we hit d5. So he might claim, okay, 95, 95, bishop e5. Wait, 95, he has rook d8. No, he doesn't. So after 95, 95, I have bishop take. I don't think he has anything at this moment, and time is ticking, so we need to make something. Okay, bishop e5. We do have equal amount of pawns. We do have bishop pair, so we will try to seek compensation. He has bishop c4, yeah. That was not good, on the other hand. Bishop g4. He might play f3 next, yeah. Okay, bishop f5. Where do we go now? Okay, now we have to give up the bishop. But we do have some weaknesses on the dark squares, so let's try to make that count. Bishop d6. Pardon, my mouse, the rook is kind of trapped. So on e5, I can take, okay, we returned the rook. I guess that's something. And let's see, rook c8. We'll try for counterplay. Take, take, okay, check, check. This. Okay. a5. Take, h6. Again, I'm low on time. All right, this. Okay. g5. It doesn't matter. I'm flagged. Okay. Who was next? Rome. Okay, let's play against GG's. GG's. Where was he? Jesus Christ. Give me a second. Connect. Romeo of Turkey. Challenge, okay. For how much? 5 minutes? Okay. Accept. Okay, let's play Aljehins. Let's... Yeah, of course it is. Because now you have to think, you need to explain, and the clock is ticking. That's the biggest problem. But okay, I never liked Blitz or Bullet, especially Bullet. Okay, and it's just a casual game. Okay, let's see what to do. I'm slightly cramped. Maybe f6. No, we'll play b6. Not yet. Okay, he might have before. He might have before. Well, he had before, not anymore. Not anymore. So he allowed me to grab a rook, but that's not a good choice, my friend. After bishop b4, he cannot take because I grabbed the rook. And what will he play next? Bishop g5. But then I'll exchange queens. Knight b5. Okay, knight c6. Knight will be nicely placed on d6 because this backward pawn doesn't give many good squares, but we do have f6 at our disposal, and we'll open up the file, open up the file for our rook. And with so many files open, okay, he blundered. Take knight to d4. Checkmate. Yeah, he blundered under pressure. Any suggestions? I am slow, but I'm not that slow. Not perfect, I just play decently. Romeo, on my about page, there is actually, give me a second. Let me just mute the stream immediately. Okay, on the about page, go to the about page for the love of God. Okay, there is this panel that I have highlighted right now. It was originally called from 0 to 2000 FIDE ELO. I added Go from 0 to 2000 FIDE ELO so people who watch, who lurk on browse page can figure out easily what it is all about. Here you have earlier streams where I shared all the knowledge that helped me reach 2000 FIDE ELO. So we talked about a lot of things, about opening basics, how to play the opening. We talked about central pawns. Yeah. So you have a lot of lessons already. Yeah, it's on my about page, but okay, we can do it like this. On my channel, when you click on me, there is about this purple thingy, but let's send the link. And hey, thanks, man. So there are links on Twitch. The first one, opening basics, is deleted by Twitch. Thank you, Lula. Good night, and thank you so much for the raid. God bless you. Uh, good night. Rest well. Uh, opening basics. Well, I played. I know the moves since I was 5. I played maybe 3 years actively. I played for a chess club. Yeah, it's on YouTube. I wanted to say that. So, uh, uh, you have a good night. Catch you later, Jonathan. Thank you for everything. Uh, Twitch links will be here, of course, added, but probably it's okay. Okay. Uh, Twitch links are here. They will be deleted after 2 weeks. I cannot change that. Twitch simply deletes them. So uh, in order to preserve them, I have made a YouTube channel where I upload them. It serves as an archive right now, but it will become more in the future. I need to stabilize things here on Twitch first. So also all the materials and PGNs are available on GitHub. You can see it here. Just click on this link and you'll have a GitHub page with all the stream content. There are short tips. I tried to keep them brief so you can remember them, and you will have illustrative games. You can watch PGN on chess.com for free. Just go for their site. There is analysis tab, and don't worry, you will cover everything, but it is a long road. There are many lessons to be covered. So far, we covered opening basics and some pawn structures, but after we are done, okay, bishop e6, g6, bishop e6 slightly imprecise. Now this bishop doesn't do much. e7 pawn doesn't participate. There is a hole on e5, knight to e5. I will hop in with the knight. Actually, e6 pawn is a backward pawn. e7 pawn, pardon, is a backward pawn, and the square in front of it is weak. Knight to d2. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for the rows. So, okay, knight f3. We'll try to go to g5. Definitely, our entire gameplay revolves on the king side. Okay, he took, I took. Nice, one attacker less, and now this backward pawn is hindering the coordination of black forces, and we need to see where we can strike next. I'll play f3, so he doesn't have knight e4 or knight g4. What else can he? Okay, so definitely bishop g5, hoping to create more weaknesses. Okay, f4, and let's see how will he take. He needs to keep this square under control, and he exchanges his good bishop for my bad bishop. We talked about the bad bishop briefly. Why is his white bishop bad and mine is good? Because black's white bishop is restricted with his white pawns, and he keeps putting them on white squares, while my bishop is not restricted because my pawns are on dark squares. Rook c1 will go here, and then on c2 and double on the f file. He is still slightly cramped because of this e7 pawn. So let's see what else we can do to put pressure on our opponent. I could have played b4 to fix the weakness on b5, but it doesn't matter. I can do it later. Okay, now I'll play b4. And let's see, bishop d7. Of course, I'm not gonna exchange my good knight for his bad bishop. Knight e6, he hits g5. H4. On this move, we might play g4. I'm contemplating g4. No, there is no need to simply rush. Actually, On h6, h5 might come in handy. So he wants to open up the a file, and I don't care because the game is being decided on the king side. And we have g4 next with takes, and bishop f5. And this is going to be very rough for black because his coordination is hindered by his uh, pawns. You know what? I actually don't care about that pawn. I will take the f pawn and play bishop f5. Now h7 might hang. We don't have queen h5 yet, but that may change after knight d7. That may change. And do we have enough? I wonder. Mhm. Check, check. Let's try. Takes on d7. I think we have enough with this check. I think it is. I think we do have a checkmating attack. Queen. Ah, he has queen g4 now. I went overboard. I went overboard, and now let's see. Is he most likely wins this. h5. Yep. I went overboard. What can I say? Okay, and after this move, where do I go? I'm losing. I blundered the knight to g7. So after the king to g2. Okay, I need to move the king. But he does have queen to g4. Yeah, queen to g4, and he's still standing well. Yeah, now it's different. He has queen f5, and I cannot. Queen d6. Wow, my queen. And he wins. Okay, I'll resign. I resign because I went too far, and I cannot catch this pawn. Well played. Well played. Let's remove the odds. Delete. Okay. Well, why not? Why not? You defended well, and that's it. People, uh, people lose when you play well. No, no. After bishop h7, when you took, I thought that after this move, uh, you go here, and I have this. I completely missed that you have knight g7, and after this move you have queen g4, and you counter attack actually, and I cannot win. So after this move, I think this move would be more in the spirit of the. But then again, pardon. Then I have check, and I still don't have enough. Actually, wait. I have something like this. And you may not take because you dropped the queen. But yeah, Yeah, I think that this was a better try. Rook f7, and on this move, I can simply take, but then again, I cannot win. I cannot win, I can only force a draw. Yeah, so I miscalculated with the bishop h7. Maybe, no, even that doesn't help. Yeah, no, bishop h7, it's too early to go for that sacrifice. Simply queen h5, and it's a different game, right? You have to take, but then, yeah, it's a checkmate. So, okay, it wasn't, I just miscalculated, and you played well. You used that fact that I miscalculated. All right, what is this? What is this? Okay. No, you weren't lucky. It's not luck. It's called lack of skill. It's not luck when you play bad. I played badly and you didn't, and you won fair and square. You won deservedly. It's not luck. It was. It's called lack of skill. Bad play. I played badly. Didn't calculate well. Didn't calculate every continuation, and I got punished. It's okay. It's how it should happen. What else can we play? Okay, let's go Alekhine one more time. E5, okay, good move. Knight b6. Okay, so far everything is standard according to the opening theory. Knight c6. Okay, we'll play b6 while we still have time, because things can get. Okay, he blundered a pawn. Now this is not good. Bishop c5. Now I have space. I have some space, and this backward pawn is actually irrelevant. I can allow him to take it. Castles. Ooh, long castle. Jesus Christ. All right. Long castle. Queen b6. And we go actually a5 next. Bishop a6 and rook fb8. And we go all in to the queen side. He does have, okay, I'll take it because he blundered a piece. Bishop e3, we can afford to go back because it will be only an exchange of bishops. d4 next with a fork. Yep, d4 next with the fork because king is pinned. And knight is pinned because he needs to protect the king. And he starts to crack under pressure. He starts to crack under pressure, and all right, we'll take. We'll take on f2, hitting the rook with the tempo. And yeah, this is lost. I just need to not blunder. Rook ab8, we hit the b2. So he most likely will actually play, yeah, something like that. Okay, let's see. Okay, queen f5. Little to be done here. g4. Queen. Pinning. Now we can take on e5, but our main concern is to move these pieces into attack. We don't care about material. h3, bishop on b7. I have no better move. I don't see a better move. So we put the other rook on c8 and start attacking. Rook fc8 and let's see, rook d3, knight to e5. Okay, here we hit the rook. All right. Queen, what is next? Is there any checkmate idea? No, there isn't. Bishop f3. If he takes, we have rook d8, pinning the queen against the king. So let's see. What else can we do to finish the game? How do we checkmate? We cannot. But he has no, actually he must take because on, the only other move is king d2 and we have queen e2 checkmate. Yeah, this is a checkmate. And had he taken, we have this move and queen may not move. So for example, something like this would, and I would simply check, hitting twice, and yeah, that's it. So let's see. What else would you like to do? Do you have any other ideas? Anybody? Hey, you're always welcome, Romeo. Uh, what can I say? Uh, it's you blundered in the end. I mean, you played well opening. For God's sake. Okay, this was all well played. Here you blundered the pawn, and then, okay, this was a very reckless move because your king has a weak pawn cover, and there are a lot of pieces that can get there while you only have these, and maybe this bishop might come, but still you will waste time and my attack comes in swiftly. So this was a reckless move, and after this move you blundered a piece. Yeah, when you want to put a piece somewhere, count the number of times you control it. So if you aim at this, at this square, you see that you control this square with 3 pieces, and you see that I control it with 3 pieces as well. If the number of the controllers is equal to number of my controllers, then you cannot put it there. You will drop a piece. It needs to be greater at least by 1. It's a small tip that will speed up your calculation, and it will help you in Blitz. So we have 1, 2, 3 pieces controlling the d4 square for black, and we have 1, 2, 3 pieces controlling the square for white. So white may not put uh, uh, white may not put one of them to that square. If it was a bishop, it would be okay. But the problem is when you move your piece, it no longer controls that square. It physically occupies it, and that's one controller less. Now you will have 2 pieces defending the knight, and I still maintain 3 controllers. But had the other piece, maybe this knight or this bishop, stood on d4, then you would be fine because you would have 3 pieces defending. a small trick, a small tip that can help you speed up your calculation. Okay, I mean, the moment you blunder the piece, it was over. I have enough advantage to convert to victory. Okay. Uh, do you have anything else that you would like to do? Something that you would like to uh, talk about? Maybe you don't have to play. We can talk. Maybe review some games, analyze them. Maybe we can. Uh, okay, let's play one more. Knight f3. Okay, d3. Bishop. Okay, that works. G3. Bishop f4. Maybe it won't. Let me see if bishop f4 can work. e5, d4, knight, knight, bishop. Maybe this can work. Hmm? Why not? Bishop f4, e5. Bishop f4, e5. We play d4. If he takes with the knight, I take with the knight. If he takes with the bishop, I take with the queen. He takes and I take. He takes and we have knight b5 hitting the c7 and d5. Okay, so we need to calculate on this move. d4, he takes, I take, he takes, queen takes d5, takes knight d5. I'm still good. Okay, I think that this move should work. I think I have calculated everything properly. And we'll take a look after the game. If okay, we have d4 hitting the c5. He may not take because of the queen. So he takes, I take, and now d5 falls because we hit twice. And on, on this move, he might castle queenside to protect the c7 weakness. And now I'll take on f4, he might take on c2, and we have equal amount of pawns, except that after rook c1, I have finished my development and he didn't. And now we have a3, and he drops a piece. Typical error in the opening play. You must develop all of your pieces. Rook d2, but he blundered the whole rook now. And yeah, now I'm just collecting everything. It's too late. It's just too late. Yeah. So let's see what can we do next. Is there anybody else who would like to play? Maybe we can analyze the game. Yeah, let me show you what I was thinking. On this move, pardon, we have okay, we do have this move. No, we don't, because of this check and he grabs the piece. So my original idea was to play knight d4, this, and this was my idea. Takes, takes, he needs to take, and after this move we hit so many weaknesses that we return the pawn with a better position. But now when I think about it, after this move, yeah, he cannot take here because we have something like this. Actually, we have an extra piece. So we can take like this, defending the knight via x-ray, and he actually loses again. So taking on f4 won't work. So this was the line that I was looking at. Again, take, he might take this. I didn't calculate this line. Okay, and after this move, again, this works for him, but okay, I am better here because I have all of my pieces developed. I do have an attack and he needs to finish his development. So that is something that I wanted to show you. That is why I was calculating for so long for d4 hit. Because I thought that if I play bishop f4, I attack the queen and gain tempo, gain time to develop my pieces. And if he has to retreat, well, he will still need to, for example, on this queen d7, well, he hasn't castled yet, nor his knight plays. So I have at least two tempos up to play, for example, e4 and start attacking. Yeah, it's okay, Romeo. You need to train tactics. It will help you. And after you prepare some openings, you will know usually where to go. It comes with experience, but usually by preparing your positions, you should get rid of these problems. Uh, Sadly, I cannot help you with it yet. Okay, let's play French defense a little bit. Okay, e5, nice. Okay, so far everything is all right. c4. Okay, what do we play here? We can take on c4 and claim that the d4 square is weak because we have a backward pawn on the d2. We talked about this and we want to block that pawn, which is successful with this amount of pieces hitting on d4, and we want to take the square in front of it. Knight f5, and now we need to finish development because knight goes here to a nice square. Okay, we have a good knight, but okay, it can be chased away. Bishop e3. Okay, we'll take with the queen to keep the square under control, to not make our c5 pawn isolated. We don't want that. e5 is hanging. He might play queen e2, for example. Yeah, castles. Knight c3 is good move. Okay, so far he's standing well. He played well. Bishop is b7, and now okay, we'll actually, if I take, what do I get? Not much. We don't have much, so we'll play rook a d8. And okay, there is nothing we can do yet. We need to make this bishop work. He needs some useful square. and we don't have any yet. Bishop h4, we hit the f2, but actually he might even play, no, he cannot play g5 yet. He'll take the pawn, the knight, pardon, because he needs to take like this. And what can we play next? How do we put the queen on d5? And if we do we get enough? No, we don't. So, okay, bishop a8. Yeah, no, it's okay. We can play 3 minutes. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so we need to reroute the queen. Wow, he blundered the queen. He blundered a queen, and now he loses the bishop as well. And of course, I can win with an extra queen. I'm a full queen up. Yeah. No, it's okay. 3-5. It doesn't matter. It's blitz. It's blitz. Yeah. Well, okay. Let me see if I can do it something like this. Okay, c5. Why are you? Mm, mm, mm. How come I cannot see you? Something is not good here. I added you as a friend. Yeah, yeah, you lost track of the bishop for some reason. What is? All right, let's try it like this. New game. Let me see. No, no. I think this is it. Uh, no, Romeo, let's make a small break and honor our friend because uh, he waits for quite time, quite some time for now. So let's play. Uh, it's okay, don't worry now. I'm still here. I could use. Yeah, you can watch. We can play later, but I fear you will only blunder again. Nothing will change in 3 minutes, and I don't know how to help you because there are levels and levels of things that need to be mastered so you don't blunder anymore. Uh, and first things first, you need to fix the opening play and open up, pardon, yeah, pardon. Give me a second, three. And the opening play, the problem with it is that they are too broad nowadays. And there are people with spare time who just, well, opening and tactics. For middle games, you can watch the streams that I mentioned earlier. They should help and will will cover many more. Okay, e3, a4 to stop the b5, but now he has b4 for his pieces. Okay, nothing special. Everything's played. Maybe the move order is not precise, but I suck at opening plays, so it doesn't matter. Bishop, queen c2. Okay, we defend the knight and we attack his knight. So now it was a mistake from him. Now I gain time to develop my pieces. And this is a free knight, isn't it? Simply a free knight. He cracked under pressure. Yeah. Well, not a GG, you just blundered. It happens to everybody. It happened to me. People blunder, especially in the late hours. Hmm. So let's see what will be. Okay. No, I'm not going to exchange the bishop. Not yet. It doesn't. I mean, okay, I'll take. And now I'll put bishop on g6. Okay, e6. Okay. c6. And after queen g5, am I still in time? So he will take. No, queen g6. This is the. He should have kept the bishop on e5. At least he would have had f6. But okay. Now we have enough time to attack and develop. He might take on g6, but he doesn't have to. Okay, and bishop to e7. He might take. Okay, and this is a different type of position now. Rook h5. We control the fifth rank, so he won't have some push ideas yet. He will need time. And now actually, okay, b5, take. What can I do now? I can play rook d8, can I not? And after rook d7, maybe bishop e5. No. Okay. g4. Oh, not yet. Not yet. Okay, bishop f6. We are putting some pressure on the d pawn. And after e5, aha. Okay. King f8. Okay, now it's time for e5, if possible, because he may not play g4. This pawn will not be on g2, on g4. Therefore, h3 will be weak and it will fall. So now we do have e5. as a move, and after rook to e5, we open the center of the board, we control the open file, and life is good for black. Okay, he blocked the position on the queen side. Now I have all the time to focus on the open file. All right. What about bishop g5? f5, rook e2, fair enough. We dropped rook here to tie this, to pin the rook d4, bishop f6. Now he needs to exchange. And okay, we already, this is a whole different game. f3, we have maybe g5, but do we need it? Bishop g5, now e3 is under attack, king f7, g3, king e6, bishop f6, f4, do I need it? No, I'll play f4, because if he takes, we have bishop takes h4, and now we have 18 seconds, for the love of God, which is not something we, okay, check, take, okay, we'll, yeah. Who moves faster? Definitely him. Definitely him. Yeah, he moves faster. I'm too slow, too sleepy tonight. Okay, no, it's okay. It's just a game. I don't care. Yeah, I did, but I moved very slow as well. So, yeah, it's a standard way of fighting the action on the wing, opening up the file. Because bishop takes on a5, it was always protected. It was always protected. Bishop protects a5. Here I could have, I did take, no, I didn't. Oh my God. Well done, Rome of Turkey. Yeah, I should have taken on a5. I didn't see it because I had 7 seconds. So I played the first move that came to my mind, but taking on a5 was the strongest indeed. Yep. Yeah, rook h5. It's a standard rook lift when you have these double pawns. You don't want to, and also this b5 is now no longer possible, and you cannot play g4 because this one will hang, and after I somehow engineer e5 and 10 minutes 10 minutes now I'm playing 5 blitz because I cannot find the game, and people also cheat a lot on 10 minutes. It's easier to cheat because you have 10 minutes to fire up the engine and consult it. I can't even, yeah, when I play Blitz now, I play 5+0 because most people play like that. It's easy to find the games. Yeah, I stopped counting how many times I received message from chess.com. I'm from Serbia, Romeo. Uh, the I don't even count anymore. Uh, how many times I got a message, hey, we figured out that your opponent was cheating, and we are giving you back the points. I mean, I understand. They just want to cheat, and it's okay. I don't care. I mean, that's nice from chess.com that they give me back the points. It's just the problem that you waste your time playing against the engine, technically. And I play against the engine. Yeah, I bet there are a lot of Turks going through our land when they go to Germany. When they go towards Germany, yeah, it's okay. They don't figure out all the time that the guy is using engine. You can easily mask yourself, but that's not the problem. The problem is that uh, I'm playing against the engine. So, well, there you go. There you go. And uh, what was I talking about? Yeah, and then you play practically against the engine, and it's not the same as you play against a human. You learn nothing, you get nothing, but you get crushed. That's all you get. And what can you do? Yeah, thank you. Everybody loves us, but nobody loves us actually. But okay, uh, what can I say? I'm glad that you liked it. We can play a couple more. It's okay. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's just a game. Uh, Not until you play slow games. This is just wood pushing. Only after you play slow games where opponents can think and react, you can see if you are improving or not. And it's hard. It's hard because you cannot find a proper game. You cannot find a proper game when you play slow games. People don't want to play, and those that do play, they they simply they simply cheat. Most of them. It's just a matter of time when they fire up an engine. Yeah, I'm glad you guys have fun. So wait, yeah, he still plays. Okay, bishop e2 to cover this pin, and let's see what will he do next. I have a weak d4 square because I have a backward pawn. So I'm hoping to control the d4 square enough to push d4 at some point favorably. Now he has. No, I may not, Romeo, because we received an email from Twitch regarding the DMCA copyright issues. So if I want to stay safe, then I may not put music because I can get, they call it a copyright strike. Uh, so if I put, for example, Michael Jackson, and I don't know, people who are uh, in charge of Michael Jackson's music, they can strike my channel. Okay, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. What's this? Okay, also nice. We have bishop h6. He may not take because he may take. I didn't take it into an account that he can take. Okay, so if he plays something like no, we'll just take on f5. We'll take on f5 and we'll claim that we have open files to put pressure on his. Okay, a3, knight d4. Okay, what can we do to? Okay, how do I swindle? I don't. I'll take a look. I'll take a look. What's this? Mhm. hitting twice. Okay. I must take. Sorry, I cannot comment a lot because it's a bullet game technically. Let's see. Knight e3. Knight is no longer safe on d5, so I'll retreat it. He does have a weak pawn on the open file. Let's see, what can we play next? I cannot play rook to, pardon, rook to a1 due to knight b3. So let me see, queen b2. Queen b2 seems safe enough. I have slightly better time now, only slightly. Rook a1, now we hit the a6 pawn. There are no forks yet, but actually, yeah, queen c6, there are a lot of dangers, though. I'll take. He, uh-huh, all right. To play next. Okay, knight c4, he might play d5, but we take on e5. Knight f3 might have worked a couple of moves earlier. Maybe it can work now. Rook to a5, hitting the queen, but he does have queen. Knight hits the queen again. We'll take on a6, and let's see, does he have some strike here? Queen e3, okay. Okay, and after this move, what is the idea? Look at me. 16 seconds. Queen d2, check, take, check, pardon. Yeah, okay. I'm too slow for tonight. There is no point to simply continue with. Give me a second. New game. This new game. No problem. Always welcome. I'll put 5 minutes. Pardon. Uh, 5 minutes play. What's this? 1 minute bullet. Hyper tournament. No, it doesn't matter. I'll just give myself a little bit more time and play with 5. Let's see how that goes. Maybe I'll be fast enough. Okay, d4. What's this? d5. Knight f3. A little bit of outgoing. See. All right, bishop g5. Let's switch it up a little. There are so many similar openings. That's why I hate opening play. Just every single time, opening for the opening. every single time. You cannot have anything new, anything fresh. H6, what will you go for? All right. G4, okay, I'll take it. Does he have anything now? No, not yet. C4, now we're going to play queen b3 to attack the b7 weakness. And let me see, b3. No, we are not going to allow it. Now this knight is badly posted. And we go for a4, playing a5. And we definitely go for e4 at some moment. a5. Let's see, how can we... Knight c8, bishop to e5. Yep. Queen to c2. No more pin. And now we can recapture with the knight. And it's time to open up the game slowly, because our opponent has a king stuck in the center of the board. And we have our piece rook lined up nicely to exploit it. Knight d6. We do have... No. I need to open up the game. e4. Knight, 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 bishop, 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 nothing good comes out of it. No, we play a6 because c6, this pawn chain is actually weak. And we hit the base of the pawn chain. We'll talk about pawn chains. But remember, this is the base of the pawn structure, pawn chain. And this c6 is now heavily pressured. And this is a favorable opening of the game for us. Okay, we'll take it. Definitely now this pawn is very, very weak. And let's see. How can we... If we take on d5. No, we'll play c5, fixing the weakness and dislodging the knight. We prefer that move, and we'll now we should take an e4. And after this move, what is happening next? I'll take the knight to free the pressure of the d4 pawn. Now we open up the game, or something like this. His king is very unsafe. Yeah, take. His king is horribly placed. And now we have a5 for our... All right. He has no threats. So I can play rook a5, and if he takes with the queen, we have knight c6 hitting both the king and the a5 square. So he cannot take with the queen, and his queen needs to retreat, maybe to b7. But now, after, say, knight to c4, we have knight d6 coming. So this is not going to be easy for my opponent. Let's see, queen d2, queen b3, queen d2. We have enough pieces protected. Queen g5 comes next. Queen g5 comes next, and f6. Very well. Knight d6, we hit the queen. And let me see, what else will he play? Queen c7. We'll take the bishop now. Okay, we'll take. He'll take, and now everything falls apart. Let's see. I'll take this c6 pawn. Double attack on the king. The only move is okay. Let me see what can we play next. Knight to b4. Knight to b4. Oh man, I blundered a whole. Okay, very well. And now he has this move, winning. Entire game played well, and okay, that's what happens. It's blitz for you. Okay, now he will. Yeah. What else can I play? I can play something like this and play rook g3 maybe. But he has h4. Okay, rook g3, and this is a checkmate. Well, he was lucky that I blundered. I guess luck returned the favor. Sir, you have only one square to go, for the love of God. Only one square. Yeah. Okay, I'll give you a rematch. Sir, are you playing or not? He does play. Okay, let's try French defense. It's a little bit slow opening until I figure out. Okay, so he'll take most likely. Yeah, he plays exchange French. Wow, that move. Okay, knight f6. Queen is displaced on f3. We hit the d4 pawn. So maybe he'll play bishop b5. No, he will allow me to take the pawn. Now he might play queen e3, hitting the knight and the king, but my knight can go to e6, and we have an extra pawn. Now he blundered the full queen. Full queen. Now this guy is tilted. Okay, and what? Check. Rook d5 most likely. Okay, and after the castles, he has now discovered the attack with the knight worth defending. 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 3, 3, okay. So I only have a queen. Okay. c6. So I have a queen for the minor piece. But where will he go now? How will he attack? He cannot. He has nothing. Okay, and now we take the rook. And when he takes, we take the piece. And okay, now I will have. Mhm. Yeah, that's nice. But my friend, let me play b6. Let me play b6. And here I can simply exchange the rooks. I don't care about the... Yeah, now where you go? Where do you go, my friend? Okay, we are not going to allow it. King f8. So his rook needs to go somewhere. Rook e3, okay. Rook to d7. No, c5. Let's let's keep it simple. We have an extra rook, so we have enough time to win. b3, bishop d5. He doesn't move the knight. I'm simply restricting the knight. The exchange, yeah. Rook to e8. He needs to move the rook, and now my bishop goes here, restricting the knight entirely. So, yep, his knight has nowhere to go, so it will be exchanged for my bishop. At some point, it is inevitable. Hello, man. How are you? Bishop e4 again. Nothing is happening for white. We need to introduce this rook into game, so rook a d8 is next. Unless he puts the knight somewhere, then we'll chop it off so we can win easily. Yeah. Okay. 3, 3. Okay. Let's see. If I play f5, I will have extra pawn at some point after this maneuver. So, yeah, he cannot play that. But he played it anyway. He should have played g5. And now after takes, we just go into one pawn endgame. I don't care. I want to finish this quickly. And after this move, yeah, h5. He needs to make a move, and the f pawn falls. Everything just collapses like a house of cards. Just doesn't help at all to keep on playing. But he will keep on playing because, okay, he believes he can win. Okay. Yeah, he resigned, of course. Okay. I guess it's in he wants to play another. Okay, e4. Let's change the openings a little. What do you play, sir, on e4? What is it that you play? Not now. I'll need to take a listen to see how it sounds. It's okay, don't worry. I'll take a look afterwards. But so far, it's okay. We can play like this. Okay, d5. So he plays. Hey, good night. Catch you some other time, Noé. Catch you some other time. Uh, good games. Good games. Uh, yeah, but I would like to check it. I'll double check everything because it's not everything about you, my friend. It's about Twitch as well. And he resigned, aborted the game. Okay, it's enough for tonight, I guess. Uh, what is he doing? Sir, you just, yeah. What is going on here? His internet is not working properly. Yeah, okay, very well. I don't know what he is doing, but never the. No, I'm sorry, sir. You need to fix your internet. I cannot waste any more time. Okay, so uh, regarding the music, I'll keep it safe and I will not put any music for now until I see what Twitch has to say about it because many streamers complained about this DMCA attack because it came so suddenly from Twitch and they should have given people time to prepare to do something about it and they didn't. So until I see this cleared out, I'll stay safe. I don't want to take it to make any risks because it's not about the uh, creator of the music. It's about Twitch as well, and they change their opinion every single day, and that's something I cannot allow. I mean, I need to stay safe because you have three strikes, copyright strikes. No, it's not about you, it's about them. I don't know how they will interpret that and what will they do. Maybe they will change their approach yet again because they change and change their approach every single time. And I think I know what is the point. I think I saw somewhere that they create their own music for their own television. And like they added Twitch Studio, I think they will add something like a radio, Twitch radio, and that's why they find excuses to uh, ban music from the stream that was not created by them. So I will smartly wait for them to show their hand, and then we can easily put music on the stream because I think that's the case. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, I don't abuse music. Neither of us does. We just put music that we have, and if we paid for that music, then why can't we use it on our stream? Like, it's not a concert. We are not broadcasting music. We use it in the background. No, it's not. It's not it. It's about their platform for music. They are starting it, and like they started Twitch Studio, and it's in beta. They, uh, if they also try to push their music platform, so they will definitely find an excuse uh, to copyright strike you, to threaten you, and to force you to think twice about using them before you switch to their uh, before using their music. It's nothing dangerous, Romeo. But you need to take care about copyright infringement because you have three strikes. Once somebody reports you for copyright strike, the content of the video is muted. So your video will be altered and you will. Hey, Hideos. Hideos is our friend streamer also. Give him a follow, check him out. Yeah, it's doing well, Hideous. Uh, a lot more people than usual thanks to Lula. Lula is also a fellow streamer. Check her out, Lula Rubes. We have all the streamers that I try to support on my About page. There is a list. Check them out. Give them a chance. Yeah, it's been a long stream. Played a couple of games, played against good people, good players. And now I'm waiting to see if I have the strength to continue playing or maybe analyze some games. Maybe we'll see uh, what to do next. I won't, Romeo. Don't worry. I will do that. Uh, just as I have said, just I have to be careful because Hideos knows also all the people that stream on Twitch. We received an email about DMCA uh, for music, so we need to be on the safe side. They can always copyright strike you, and then if you get 3 copyright strikes, your channel is actually deleted with all their its videos. So it's like you never existed, and that sucks. And they will keep making excuses and God knows what. Now it's DMCA. Tomorrow will be uh, every music is risky because you need to find uh, copyright free music, but even then they will figure out something because I read somewhere that they are preparing to create their own platform for music like they did with Twitch Studio. I use Twitch Studio because it's like plug and play. You just fire it up, press a couple of buttons, and you stream. But since they support Streamlabs, they cannot kill it. But they work on the Twitch Studio, so at some point they will make it better than Streamlabs. They will uh, make it from beta version to the release version, and then good luck with Streamlabs. So they do the same with the music. They make some beta provider of copyright-free music, and then there was a radio for free music that is used by a lot of streamers. Then they will kill that off most likely because it's about the money. Yeah, Lula is legend. Lula is legend. Uh, well, what can we do? We could do something. What can we do? Some that is fun. Something fun. Ah, let's play a couple more games. Since my friend Hideos came. No, there isn't. Uh, d4. We don't want to allow e5. e6, we have e4. Now we have full center. We talked about this. This is a pawn phalanx. Uh-huh. Bullet. I suck at bullet so hard. It it's not even funny. Okay, so now we control e5 square. Uh, knight c3. We need to take care about our light squares. We don't have the bishop there, and we did put some pawns on the dark squares. But his bishop is not so great. And I will castle. He might take, but he shouldn't because if he takes, and he of course does take, he has no fear. Now this diagonal is horribly weak. What can I do to make him suffer? Okay, 91. Ah, but he has takes. Ah, okay. It's not. Oof, oof, oof. Knight f3. We go back because now this square is weak. No, my friend, this is not so easy to deal with. Mhm. He has bishop b5. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt bishop b5. But now we have bishop a3, threatening at some moments. Oof, 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 oof. Knight e1. Now the knight is going to be rerouted to c5. We need to do that. He might play b6. Definitely he'll play b6. And let's see, knight a3. So he wants to attack the king. And we need to open up the center of the board. But how do I do that? a4. Very well. Knight to c5, b6. Okay, we'll go for, he might play a5 to fix the weakness on a4. He does. Knight to b2, we have c4 next coming. So we'll see what will he play next. Actually, well, can I play that? Queen g7, f4. I would like to block as much as I can. g4, okay, and after c4, well, what does he have? Nothing yet. Nothing special. How do we make this work? We don't. Queen e2. Queen e2, and we play okay, knight e7, knight to e1. We'll play bishop a3 to exchange off the knight, but he will play knight g6 next, most likely. Definitely. Yep, knight to b2. We protect a4, and c4 is next. We need to open up the position. Now let's see. He does have g3, h3. On this move, we have. We'll simply pass. We'll simply pass. And let's see. Bishop b7. Uh-huh. I see. So this is the bishop a6 trick. Okay, rook fb1. So he might play this move, but we do have space. And we blundered the pawn on f4. Jesus Christ. We blundered the pawn. And he didn't see it. No. Knight to d3. Okay, rook e1. Where will he go? King h7. King h6. Okay, well, I do have the right to move some of the pieces away. Okay, queen. What is he trying? Bishop. Okay. So little to do. Okay, I will take with the c pawn. And now we have c4 at some point. He didn't. That exchange was bad. He shouldn't have done that. We do have rook b5. Now he'll play c6. And we'll play rook to b1. Maybe c4 next, but not yet. Okay, c5. Bishop to e1. We're probing the h4, c4. Okay, and now we do have rook b5. So we are horrible at the light squares. Yeah, I cannot take, not yet, bishop d2. Okay, I'll take. So he'll take on a4. This is what he is contemplating. Definitely to make, but this one is protected. Okay, bishop to queen b1. Rook. What is our next move? Very well. And after the, let me see, how do I protect? d4 falls, right? f4 falls. And there is a checkmate on d1. But we do have this move, right? He has queen d4. He has queen d4 check or queen e4. And when we go here, what is coming next? h3. Is that the point? Okay. And after g takes, knight takes, let me see, is there anything that he can do? King g2, no, there isn't. So we have this move. He takes, okay, king e4, okay. Knight f4 comes next. Here, takes, okay, h3. Queen. One second, okay. So I won on time. Okay, I'll give him a rematch. Every man. What are you doing, man? No, he doesn't want to. Okay. I don't understand. Do you want a rematch or not? He's playing. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. I get it. I cannot create a rematch. Okay. There is no point in playing furthermore. I'm too imprecise. I had I played so badly. So badly. I don't know, like, already here he stands slightly better. a4, useless move. I should have played h4 and just laugh at him. Laugh at his coordination. I'll call it knight. Let me see if there is anyone who would like a raid. Let me just check if there is anyone, sorry, who could use a raid. So stay with me, please. You'll find somebody else. Nobody yet. Nobody plays chess. Maybe they do. I don't see you stream, Romeo. I would have. So who can we? There is nobody who streams chess, for the love of God. Are you kidding me? That nobody. Aha, there is.
This is definitely a game.
Good, good. So now we just raid. No, no, no. There is somebody that I owe a raid, and this is a fellow streamer that raided me. So it's time for me to return the favor, and I will raid him. So enjoy. Funny guy, loves criminalistics, criminology. So maybe you'll have uh, something aside from chess to enjoy. It's been wonderful time, but it's also 2 a.m. and I need to rest. It was a long day for me. God bless you all. Check out Hideous Hiker. Check out Lula Robs. Uh, Noe Odar seems to stream as well. Romeo of Turkey, if he streams as well. Thank you all. Give it a go and catch you tomorrow at the same time. You can see the schedule. Yeah, I will, Romeo. Bye, guys. 3, 2, 1, raid.
For some.